G'day, I'm James, and welcome to the great TeaCup Tangle Challenge. What I have here is a teacup, and to this cup I've attached some strings. One string attached here, other end attached to a point on the ceiling over there. Second string attached to the cup, going to another point on the ceiling over there. A third string is attached to the cup, going to a lamppost over there, and a fourth string attached to the cup, going to a chair over there. Alright, but I've got 4 strings attached to the cup. They're currently untangled. Now teacups are handy for this because I've got a lovely handle here to give me a good sense of orientation. Of course you can use a paper cup if you like, but I suggest if you do that, put a big bold marker on the cup so I can see how much that cup is turning, because we're going to be turning this cup around. So you need some sort of reference point. Some black marker on a paper cup would do the trick as well. Okay, but I've got a teacup. I'm going to use my handle as my reference point, because here's what the challenge is. Some person in your team is going to be the designated teacup holder. They will hold the cup with all the strings loose, nice lots of slack, because we have to move the strings, make sure there's plenty of slack, and are currently untangled. The teacup holder's first job is to now do the following and tangle the strings in the process. Give that cup 1 full turn. And the handle's very handy. There's 1 full turn. And look, the strings were tangled in the process. Good thing I've got lots of slack. Make sure there's lots of slack in those strings. Alright, now the teacup holder's job from now on is to hold that cup fixed in space. That cup is never to move again. Now, they can move their hands holding the cup. That's fine. In fact, they'll need to do that because your friend's challenge now is to take some of these strings and try to maneuver them around the cup. Maybe like that. Whoa, there we go. If I maneuver around, oh, actually set that one free. It's untangled. In fact, that's the job. Can your friends now maneuver these strings around the cup and free all the strings? Untangle the situation, though I think I've just made it worse then. Oh no, maybe it's okay. But you see that my hands might have to move as the teacup holder, but the cup itself is never to change location in space. It's fixed in position. Alright, so can you untangle the strings after that cup having undergone 1 full turn? If you have trouble, you might think 4 strings is a bit too hard. Try it with 3 strings, less strings, it might be easy. Or maybe try it with 2 strings or 1 string. Maybe you can do the 1 string challenge. Give it a try. But if you're really having trouble with this, go to the next part of the video and I'll help you out. Okay, so you're having some troubles. Okay, here's my piece of advice. Let's now go back to the untangled state. So let's try this game again, this challenge again. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make matters worse. I'm going to say, this time, give the cup 1 full turn like before. There we go. And then give it a 2nd full turn in the same direction. Double the tangle, 2 full turns in the same direction. That has made the tangle worse. I bet now, if you try this puzzle again, pick up the strings, maneuver them around the cup, I bet your team will now be able to untangle them for sure. Whoa, give it a try. It will work. Okay, it will work. Watch this. Here the strings untangled. I'm going to give them 2 full turns. Let me just put my strings up here. So 1 full turn, 2nd full turn. So I'm using my glass cleaner here as a holder because I need lots of hands. Alright, bingo. There is the double tangle. I'm going to move all the strings together in 1 hit. You can do about to do 1 string at a time, but you can actually do it all in 1 hit. Okay, here goes. I'm going to bring the strings over like this, bring it over yonder, bring it underneath the cup this way. There it goes. And I'll put the cup down here because I bet now the strings are untangled. Whoa, yes, whoops, my string's caught in the tape though, but yes, they are totally untangled. They are free. Whoa, whoa! Can I see it again? Okay, let's do it again. All right, 2 full turns. 1, 2. Also, getting there. 2. All right, okay, 2 full turns. Bring the strings down, bring it over the cup this way. Well, I think I've got it. The cup's not moving. Let's put it just here so I can rest it. You can get both hands because I claim these are now fully untangled. Look at that. Wow, wow. Okay, to really see what's going on, maybe I'll do it with a belt. Because what I kind of did is I pulled up all my strings up in a row above the cup and then I tangled. It's like I imagine, here's my belt buckle, there it is, like the teacup, and imagine all the strings in a row above the cup. And what I'm going to do now is this. Give that teacup 2 full turns. 1 and 2. So there's all my strings in a line crumbled up. But look at this. I can just maneuver them all around my belt buckle in one hit. So I have to fumble with my hands, bring them up underneath, and voila, my belt is untangled. Whoa, 2 full turns, 1 full turn, 2 second full turn, bring the belt around underneath the cup. I can't hold that very well. There we go, and untangled. This is crazy. In fact, this is a beautiful phenomenon. It's known as Dirac's teacup trick, because he's trying to explain why in quantum mechanics, all particles come in fundamental units except spin. Things to do with momentum, angular momentum and so forth come in half packets. Because he realized that 2 full rotations are actually fundamentally different from 1 full rotation. Here's the famous teacup trick, done as the waiter's trick. He's called it the waiter's trick. Imagine here I am with a drink in my hands, like a tray of drinks or something like that. I can give this cup 1 full turn. Whoa, there it is. And look at that. My body is all twisted and contorted as a result. That's a real tangle. Here's the amazing thing. I can give this teacup a second full turn in the same direction. My feet firmly planted on the ground, not moving. And watch this. Oh, but if I go this way, 2 full rotations, and I am back to an untangled state. 2 full rotations is equivalent to the identity, no rotations. 1 full rotation is a physically different state than 2 full rotations. This is why physicists often regard 2 full rotations as the fundamental unit of turning, not 1, because it actually is physically different, as this tangle trick demonstrates. Whoa! Well, in fact, this maneuver is kind of lovely. There's a famous tradition of Thai dancing called candlestick dancing, where dancers actually dance with candlesticks in their hands, making exactly that movement, doing 2 full rotations with those candles, lit candles facing upwards in their palms. It's a lovely thing. Tangles are amazing. Welcome to the mysteries of 3-dimensional rotations. Kinda cool. Moments ago, I just flippantly said that 3-dimensional rotations are mysterious. Do you know what? They are. They truly are. Let me explain that a little bit more. What's going on there? For example, 2-dimensional rotations. Let's go back a dimension, because they're not mysterious. We'll do those first. Here's a piece of paper. There's the center of the paper. If I give this paper a rotation, say, of 60 degrees about that point, and then a rotation of 70 degrees about that point, the combined effect clearly is another rotation about that point of 130 degrees. Okay, 2 rotations in 2-dimensional space combine to make another rotations. Rotations make rotations. Combined rotations in 2-dimensional space, no worries. But is the same obviously true in 3 dimensions? Rotations in 3-dimensional space? For example, look at this. I'm going to outstretch my arm, palm up. I'm going to rotate my hand about my elbow point, the point of my elbow. In fact, I'll do a 90-degree rotation about this axis here, zoom, like that, 90 degrees that way. So my palm is now upward, facing my forehead. Now I'm going to give another rotation about my elbow, but this time I'll do my axis of rotation this way, 90 degrees this way, here goes, zoom. And I end up with my palm across my chest, facing my chest. All right, so I started palm up out front, and I ended palm facing my chest this way. So that was a 190-degree rotation followed by a single 90-degree rotation. Now, do 2 rotations in 3-dimensional space combine to make a 3rd rotation? If the answer is yes, that means, oh, I could have gone from here, palm up, to here, palm towards my chest, in a single rotation about my elbow. There's going to be some weird axis direction and some angle rotation that takes me from there to there. Is that true? Is there one? If there is one, okay, where exactly is that axis through my elbow? Well, how much turning I did? What degree of rotation I do to go from there to there? Whoa, do 3-dimensional rotations combine and always give me another rotation? Wow, that's something deep to think about. Oh, in fact, while we're doing fun things, here's something just quirky about moving your palm around your elbow. I don't have a question here. It just feels fun. Try this, because it is fun. I'm going to do 6 rotations about my elbow point. So palm up, here goes. 1 90-degree rotation. Second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, Sixth one, 6 90-degree rotations. Did you notice what my hand is doing? I started up and I end up down. Those 6 90-degree rotations turn out to be equivalent to a single rotation of 180 degrees. There it is. All right, so at least those 6 90-degree rotations combine to make a rotation. Whoa, whoa, that's weird. Okay, can you actually do it 12 times? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can you keep going? That'd be fun. All right, lots of fun, deep stuff with those 3-dimensional rotations, well worth studying in one's life. All right, thanks so much.